Hey everyone, and welcome. The transfer window is heating up, and we've got some truly wild stories breaking. Get ready for the latest on the Viktor Gyokeres transfer twist. There's a new clause that could throw Arsenal's plans into chaos. We'll also reveal Manchester United's clever move for a young talent and tell you why Barcelona might just snatch a key target from under Arsenal's nose. This is going to be a wild ride, so buckle up. The future of Arsenal transfer target Viktor Gyokeres has taken another twist, with reports in Portugal claiming a second clause in the player's contract could impact a summer move. Arsenal's transfer priority in the summer window is to bring a striker to the club. The Gunners have been long-term admirers of Gyokeres, who has caught the attention of Europe with his goal-scoring exploits with Sporting. In the 2024-25 season he scored 54 goals in 52 appearances in all competitions while providing a further 13 assists. It's no surprise then that Arsenal face competition for his signature, most notably from Premier League rivals Manchester United. It has been reported for the last few months that Sporting have an agreement with the player to let him go for a fee in the region of €70 million, £60 million this summer, below the €100 million, £84 million release clause in his contract. However, it seems that the Portuguese club may have gone back on that agreement, reportedly leaving Gyokeres furious. Sporting president Federico hit back, stating, "One thing is that you should already know me better. Threats, blackmail and insults don't work with me. I can guarantee that Viktor Gyokeres will not leave for €60 million plus €10 million, £50 million plus £8.5 million in add-ons because I never promised him that." Gyokeres' agent, Hassan Satinkaya then responded, "We have written proof that Sporting promised him that they would let him leave for €60 million plus €10 million, he told Swedish outlet Aftonbladet. Following those comments, it was claimed that Sporting would now accept the lower offer should it come in from Arsenal or any other club. Latest reports in Portugal may also help to explain the latest U-turn by Sporting. According to Portuguese outlet A Bola, Gyokeres' agent included an option clause in his contract that allows him to demand 10% of the fee offered if Sporting reject a bid of more than £51 million for the player. If Gyokeres activates that clause, then Sporting are reportedly threatening to refuse to sell him for anything less than his release clause. If that's the case, then the player could demand a fee from any of the rejected bids that came in, should they be over £51 million. It's a saga that looks like it could continue for some time yet. Manchester United have been increasingly focused on securing young talent capable of sustaining a long-term project, moving away from a heavy dependence on multi-million-pound signings. Since Ineos began taking a more prominent role in sporting decisions, the club's strategy has shifted towards laying a solid foundation with under-21 prospects who can be developed internally. The Paul Pogba model, a young player recruited from Le Havre who blossomed in England, remains a benchmark. The aim is clear: identify and secure top-tier talent before they explode in League One or other competitive leagues. Alongside this youth-first policy, the club continues to monitor more senior targets like Goncalo Inacio to strengthen key areas. According to Manchester Evening News, United have already reached an agreement with Le Havre forward Kana Beek, with only regulatory formalities remaining before the move becomes official. The deal was reportedly signed in April and will tie the French youth international to Old Trafford for 5 years. Kana Beek recently scored 9 goals for Le Havre's U19s and made his debut with the French U18 national team in March. While he has yet to appear officially for Le Havre's first team, he has regularly trained with them and has already received 2 senior call-ups. The signing of Kana Beek displays United's commitment to the future, but it must be backed by a coherent development plan. The club cannot afford to let his progress stall due to mismanagement or lack of opportunity. 2 paths lie ahead: loan him to a competitive league where he can gain valuable first-team minutes, or integrate him closely within the club setup by giving him a key role in the under-21 side while ensuring consistent exposure to senior training sessions. Nico Williams has been linked with a move to the Emirates, but Arsenal now appear to be trailing behind in the competition to secure his signature. Both Barcelona and Bayern Munich are also in for the Spaniard, who is exploring the possibility of a move away from boyhood club Athletic Bilbao this summer. Mail Sport understands that both sides have already held talks with the winger, and in a hammer blow to Arsenal's pursuit of the attacking star, Williams is now reportedly desperate to join Barcelona. According to Mundo Deportivo, Williams hopes to link up with Lamine Yamal and Hansi Flick at the Nou Camp, and he is said to have made his ambitions clear to Barcelona's sporting director Deco on Friday. Barcelona targeted Williams last summer and are now back in the market for a winger. The Spanish international made his mark as one of the most promising wingers in the world after starring at Euro 2024 alongside Yamal. He scored Spain's opening goal in the 2-1 final victory over England in Berlin and has so far made 28 appearances for the national team, scoring 6 times. Last season he scored 11 goals and provided 7 assists in 45 appearances for Athletic Club as they finished 4th in La Liga. Barcelona could instead be tempted to make a move for Liverpool star Luis Diaz as they look to improve their squad, which lifted La Liga and the Copa del Rey last season. The Colombian was an integral part of Arne Slot's side, which scooped the Premier League title, scoring 13 times and providing 7 assists in the league, but he is reportedly interested in joining the Spanish champions. The 28-year-old has made up his mind, according to the Spanish media, and sees this as the right time to leave after 3.5 seasons at Anfield. Liverpool have not offered a contract extension to Diaz, whose deal expires in 2027, and he could be marginalised after the expected signing of Florian Wirtz and potentially others. Brentford are applying pressure on Manchester United to meet their £60 million asking price for BRYAN MBEUMO by reportedly entering transfer talks with Tottenham Hotspur. New Spurs head coach Thomas Frank will try to convince MBEUMO to remain in London after striking a fruitful relationship with the 25-year-old over 6 years at Brentford. Earlier this month, The Athletic claimed that Ruben Amorim's current priority transfer target chose a move to Old Trafford despite rival interest from Arsenal, Newcastle United and Spurs. However, according to Sky Sports, MBEUMO has since become intrigued by the idea of a switch to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium with his former boss. The developments sparked panic among supporters, with United yet to return to the table after Brentford rejected an opening bid worth £45 million plus £10 million in add-ons. But fresh reports have simmered the uproar. Sky Germany state that Frank will attempt to lure MBEUMO to North London after replacing Ange Postecoglou in the hot seat. That said, MBEUMO is said to have already given his approval to a United transfer, going as far as reaching a verbal agreement over his contract in Manchester. It's claimed that the M16 Giants remain confident a deal will eventually go through to add the Cameroon international to Matheus Cunha in Amorim's attack. United confirmed the signing of Cunha on Thursday, recruiting the 26-year-old in a £62.5 million deal from Wolves after a stellar campaign. Amorim also reportedly wants a striker after MBEUMO. Napoli's Victor Osimhen, Jean-Philippe Mateta of Crystal Palace and Eintracht Frankfurt man Hugo Ekitike are linked. United's early focus on bolstering their attacking firepower comes as no surprise after totaling just 44 goals in the Premier League last season. MBEUMO and Cunha scored a combined 35 alone. The Red Devils' joint top scorers, Bruno Fernandes and Ahmed, managed just 8 each. Liverpool have Florian Wirtz in the bag. Practically, anyway, they've still got to formalise their agreement with Bayer Leverkusen to sign the playmaker. Wirtz will cost a club record amount, initially around £100 million. That can climb to British record levels if add-ons are triggers, which is something Liverpool haven't done since 1995. But Liverpool are looking to do something special. Wirtz is on his way to join teammate Jeremy Frimpong, who has also joined from Leverkusen this summer. It's all part of an overhaul at Liverpool, who hope to capitalise on winning the Premier League by building something even greater. It appears they'll manage to do just that because Wirtz is far from the final piece. Fabrizio Romano is adamant that Milos Kerkez will join Liverpool. He's long reported that there has been an agreement between the Reds and the player. It's just about convincing Bournemouth to sell. And Romano understands that a deal is close. My understanding is that Liverpool have almost closed verbally the deal for Milos Kerkez, he said on YouTube. Verbally, we are almost there, so I can tell you once again, not for the first time, Milos Kerkez will be the next signing for Liverpool. Liverpool first initiated contact over Kerkez all the way back in November, according to Anfield Watch. Things have developed nicely since then and the Reds have honed in on the Hungarian international as their priority left-back target. We shouldn't have to wait much longer for this one to get settled. Either Liverpool and Kerkez are keen, while it appears Bournemouth are just about ready to sign off on things. Phew, what a day in the transfer market. From contract clauses to surprise agreements, it's never dull. Don't forget to drop a like if you found these updates helpful, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'm on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers, and your support means the world. Let's build this community together.